It is finally time to rock. Because I finally got my Rockstar run. Here we are. Hello, and how are you? Welcome, welcome. Let's get straight into it. So the Rockstar. This skull always carries the amp skill. Always has it. You cannot not have it. As long as the music continues to play, it amplifies magic attack by up to 30%. When the music reaches its peak, the metal bone band appears, dealing continuous magical damage in a wide area. Cooldown of 80 seconds. This skull is not affected by attack speed modifiers. That's a very important thing to remember. It means that madness and anything period that boosts attack speed does not work for him. So intro, his swap in, he leaps high above and slams the ground with its guitar, dealing physical damage, inflicts stun on affected enemies. Amp, 25-second cooldown, sets up a guitar ramp in the current location. The amp plays a beat, dealing magic damage. This skill can gain up to 3 charges. Very important. And of course, outro with 8-second cooldown, charges 4, dealing magic damage to enemies in its wake. Hitting the skill button repeatedly allows the skill to be performed up to 2 times. So, you can also zip back and forth. It doesn't have to be in one direction. So you can do 2 forward, little electric slide. The amp, you drop the amp, it does damage, it pulses, it's nice. Does good damage, and the bar down below that builds as we play leads to the metal band. Very good, very good. I guess I have to mention that we're also starting with Swanezio and Thieves' Blacksteel Dagger in addition to some other items. I got very lucky, to say the least. We are in Act 1. The first adventurer fight is already down. That's where I got Swanezio from. And that special room right there is where we got Rockstar. So, very nice. Swap, slam, there we go. Stun damage, do some zips. Down he goes. A lot of people have been requesting the Rockstar for a good long time now, and I've been wanting to do a Rockstar run, so it makes me very happy. Teacup, ew. Doesn't make me happy to get that. To be able to bring him to you and show you how ridiculously powerful the Rockstar still is. I say still is, because back in Early Access, he was, when he came out at the very least, he was a rare. He is actually a unique now. Unique skull. He was rare. He got bumped up when full 1.0 release happened. Originally, he was probably one of the best skulls you could get at the very beginning of a run, being rare. So, I think the devs realized this and decided, you know what, let's make him a unique so that you can't get him at the start. I'm gonna grab the bow in the shop, by the way. There's a few items I could sell if I want to get something better, so I could get it for the money, but Rockstar does magic damage with his basic attack. Pretty much everything that he's doing will do magic except for his swap. So, I'm gonna avoid raw physical items as much as I possibly can and just keep moving forward and not worry about the sword. Now, it is important to me that I do not accidentally summon the band when I don't need to. I pretty much always save the band for the adventure fights and boss fights. If you're not aware of what the band does, I'll go over it more when I show it to you, but easy enough. You just fill the meter to 100 by continuously playing. Your skills keep the music playing as well. And when it reaches 100, the band comes out and does crazy things. Rockstar used to be a really good speedrun skull as well, because he's very good at nuking down boss fights and clearing rooms of enemies by moving the way that you see right now. He zips through and he takes care of business, you know? He's very good at what he does. Item over here before the boss fight, Hate Stone. Hate Stone's active effect whenever you get hit and get a magic boost, that's fine. The Madness, on the other hand, ewy. We don't care about Madness. Madness is ewy. Now, anyone familiar with my Rockstar runs know exactly what I'm going to do on this Yggdrasil fight, but I will explain it anyway, which is I want to do nice big damage to Yiggy here. Actually, we've got Swanee with us. Maybe Swanee is going to be the thing that... If I just summon her now... I thought so. Okay, go to Rockstar right now. I'm gonna drop 1 amp here. I'm gonna do some quick summon the band, drop more amps on top of his face. Oh, he's already dead. Yeah! Yeah! So that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. To explain that, I swapped into Rockstar. When you swap to Rockstar, something that's not really mentioned, I don't think, in any of his descriptions, the boss fight music is still playing. He died so fast. when you swap in, you probably saw it for a microsecond. Go back and take a look. But when you land, when the slam connects, you get 30 of his meter. Just 30 meters straight away. So swapping in and then going into playing is very good for getting his meter built up really quick for a burst phase. Meter hits 100, band comes out, and boss dies. We've got ourselves a special room right here, where we get to, actually, if I drop Swanee here, is she going to kill 2? She killed all of them. Okay. Alright. I needed to kill the gem statue here, and then the other 2. You can only kill 1 at a time when they light up, but Swanee decided, you know what, rules are for chumps. I'm just going to break them all. Item here is the Karlan Staff. That's actually pretty good. I'll take the staff and get rid of the rejuvenating root. I don't care about the root, funny enough. Yo, summon Swanee. Wow. I mean, is it wrong that I'm still kind of surprised at times when Swanee does crazy stuff? With how powerful Swanee is? Which, by the way, having her is amazing. Not just because of the damage, but the cooldown. Wow. Is that Ravenlord as well? Wow. What? And wow, Master Fight. Wow. Okay. Get rid of the Luxurious Teacup. We don't do any concentrating. That is a wasted item right now. I kind of want to get the Lunar Ring as well. Which, if I get rid of the Thorny Pauldrons, I could take that. Let's do that. The Pauldrons don't help us whatsoever. We're not doing dash damage stuff. Damn, the build is looking really nice already. We've got some powerful items, and we're not even halfway into Act 2 already. That's kind of silly. But like I was saying about Swanee, cooldown management with the Rockstar, especially with the amps, because I'm someone who likes to use, you know, 1 amp here and there. Come back, ladies, please. I need you all to die. For example, I'll drop 1 here on a particularly tough enemy, so that the amp can do some passive work for me and kill it. Which is very, very useful, especially in Act 4 with some of the larger, more chunky enemies. Like I'll drop 1 right now on the mate. Nice. Does most of the work for me. Even though we are doing so much damage, I don't really need to do it. I may as well show you right now in Act 2 while we're here. No gargoyle. Let's move on, go to an item room. Something fun you can do, I'll just show you right now in this room. It's not necessary because there are enemies on the bottom, but Rockstar can cheese. So you think, okay, I can do skull toss stuff here. What if you don't have little skull? Well, Rockstar Swap has a lot of vertical gain, a lot of vertical momentum when he swaps in, so you can get to spots that you otherwise wouldn't be able to, which is very handy. I'm gonna drop an amp on him. Do damage, big dude's dead, lots of deeps. Now, it is worth mentioning that there is an icon, see my mouse, down here, my little cursor. This Rockstar face thingy is the cooldown for the Metalbone Band, the one that he summons. The cooldown, very similar to Fighter / Champion, sorry. Very similar to him. The actual cooldown will not move, will not budge an inch. Oh, the theme. If you're not actively on Rockstar, by the way, we get a special theme. Uh-oh. She tried to run. So much happened right there. I forgot about Swanee. I summoned the band at the same time. Stuff just occurred. This is kind of nice for crit chance and attack stuff, but because Rockstar doesn't benefit from attack speed, the secondary effects and even the inscription itself is wasted, so let's just destroy Recruit. Right, so many things to cover. Additionally, Rockstar, if you're using Rockstar, you will get a special cover of the boss music to play, a more badass metal rendition of the music that normally plays for those fights. You didn't really get to hear it because 1, I forgot it was going to play, and 2, that fight was over before it really began. I will do my best to remember, no, once again, attack speed, we don't need that. I'll do my best to remember that for the next fight, alright? Third adventurer fight. I'll try not to forget. I'll let you guys hear it better, alright? I'll even shut up for it, so you can get a decent chance to hear. It's really cool. It's a great little, like, Easter egg that's thrown in. So how are you guys all doing, you know? I feel like I ask this pretty much every video, but I like to know, how are you all doing? How was your time? How was your day, your night, your evening? What is the up, as it were? I'm sitting here playing Skul right now, and I'm trying to think of what I would like as a secondary Skul to complement the Rockstar. I'm also thinking that we'll definitely get Legendary Rockstar after the Leanna Sisters fight now, but I might need to take a few more Skul rooms for the meantime, just to try and find who is going to be my second. Yo, Swanee. Damn, that was a little rude. I'm not going to lie. It was a little rude. They didn't really get a chance to even try and fight back, but I just did it. I just did it to them. Ah, all of this magic damage that we're doing. It's quite scary. I could take Mummy, but he's got Scratch. Nah. Whoa. Berserker? Ooh. I mean, Berserker doesn't really synergize or do anything with me, but I'm thinking I could just replace Little Skull, because he sells for nothing. So I'm effectively taking Skull, who sells for 0, would otherwise be a waste. So let's pick up Berserker, and now when I find the Skull that I actually want to take as my second, I'll be able to break Berserker and benefit from the Skulls and not leave him here. Strategery. I'm using my full brain. Oh, here we go. So we've already got Swanee, right? If we take Ancient Incense Burner, we're going to reduce the cooldown on Swanee. And because she has such a large cooldown normally of 60 seconds, a full minute, I can simply get rid of... What am I going to get rid of? Okay, I guess I get rid of Hate Stone for this. Let's just drop the Hate Stone, pick up this. There we go. Now we're going to have more Quintessence use. Get excited about it. Are you excited about it? More Quintessence use? More Swanee being a legend? The best Quintessence? Well, at least, you know, pretty high up there. One of the best Quintessences. I mean, she just obliterated everything in the vicinity without me needing to do a damn thing. Clown, no, you're not my second. I'm sorry, Clown. You're very fun, you're very cool, but no. It's just not gonna happen. Drop the amp down there where the lady is. She still belled at me? How dare you bell at me? Alright, coming into the Leona fight, and thankfully I have my cooldown ready to go. Ready to nuke the ladies, as it were. I'm gonna save it. You would think that I would do it to the second phase fight, but what I might do is just obliterate the one sister who swaps in. Reason being is that in phase 2 of this fight, the dark shadowy sister teleports a lot. You know, she appears in the sky and drops down on you, as well as I'm gonna swap to Berserker real quick, as well as she will just do a lot of teleporting and moving around. So I find it easier to use the band attack on right now. Drop all the amps on her, do some damage. She's going to die before the band even comes out at this rate. So because she's staying here and she's still... The band has a chance to do full damage, right? She won't run away, and I'm confident that I can kill her before... Hang on, let me activate Swanee right now too. Do that. Oh! Ho, ho. Put an amp down on top of you right now. Do some slick moves. And she's dead. I took damage from that! No, that's not fair! Hey! I took damage from that after you'd already died. I won the fight. You can't get cheap damage on... Oh. So, you're gonna pay for this? Get back here. You're gonna pay for this? I want some HP. I demand a giant HP recovery orb. Oh, that's decent. That's fair. Yo, Diorite Circlet. Okay, so Diorite Circlet. We're gonna get some more ruins. Ruins! To go with our... Ancient Incense Burner. I've got Thieves' Blacksteel Dagger giving me massive critical damage boost, so I don't really need the bow anymore. I can get rid of that. And now that we've got 2 in ruins, as well as Diorite Circlet, using Swanee is just going to mean even more burst damage. Even more burst damage. But enough of that. Let's get Rockstar to Legendary. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at the man. Look at the man. Look at this specimen. Look at this god. This Adonis. He's dab running. He dabs when he runs. I mean, at least he drops to his knees when he does that powerful slide. So the Super Rockstar still always carries the amp as long as the music continues to play, amplifies magic attack and cooldown speed by up to 30%. There is a lot of cooldown synergy right now with Swanee and the Prayer of Grace right now. When the music reaches its peak, the Metal Bone Band appears, deals continuous damage, still has an 80-second cooldown. The skull is not affected by attack speed modifiers. On the swap, he leaps, lands, does physical damage, stuns enemies, but will simultaneously set up 2 amps nearby. They do damage over time, magic damage, pretty similar to the regular amps, just a little bit of a visual difference. The amps themselves sets up 2 amps nearby. The amps play a beat, dealing damage, the same as the swap. The amps explode as they disappear, which also deal damage. Can also have 3 charges. Outro sets up an amp in its location and charges 4, dealing magic damage to enemies in its path. A beat echoes from the amp, does ampy things, as you know. Deals magic damage to enemies in a line. Pressing the button again, I can use it up to 2 times. So now when I do my slide, see that amp right there? special amp. And then the amps that you actually drop normally now, the duo amps. And of course I have to show you his swap in. He still does the big jumping slam, but look. Different amps entirely. So I'll come over here just to show you, but now basically the Rockstar has access to 3 completely different looking amps. The Rock God, the Rock Adonis, and he's not afraid to do damage. Absolutely not afraid to do damage. Swanee! Oh, that ogre died. I've seen ogres die before. That ogre died. Give me this life. You know what? Slide through them. Slide through them. Let them die. Give me this Sylphid Wings over here. You know, I'm gonna get rid of the insignia. I'll take it. I'll actually take it. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with some Sylphid Wings. A little bit of extra mobility. Who's ever gonna turn down a bit of extra mobility? Let me get some. Let me get some of this. No. I may end up replacing it at some point, but for now, it's just fun. Ooh, the reroll NPC. Now, I could re-roll, but out of all of the skills... Oh, Paladin. Yeah, alright. I think this is going to be a pretty nice, balancy, magical dude to take with us, you know? And he has Dark Charge and Dark Cross. I could do some spending to get Paladin some better skills. The Charge is good. The Charge is fine. The Dark Cross, if you saw the previous video, it's pretty much the exact same move. Well, it literally is. I don't know why I'm saying pretty much. It is the same move. The Paladin makes for a nice secondary. I'm not going to worry about swapping any of Rockstar's abilities. I'm happy with what he's got now. It's a fun move. Also, Swanee just doing... Did she kill... No, this guy needs to die. I was about to say, did she actually kill the summoned minions that drop down from the sky? No. They just hadn't made it yet. The lady just wants to keep showing up, doesn't she? She must like me or something. Drop Swanee right about here. Just do it. Oh, killed the extra wave of enemies as well. Swanee pulses and actually does damage more than once over. It may look like a single explosion, but she does pulse multiple times. I think it might just be twice. I'm not sure if it's more than twice, but basically she can kill all the enemies on screen, and if any more are going to spawn afterwards, very likely that she'll hit those ones coming in as well. It's like the active hitbox of her attack is just so massive. I'm okay with Champion. I was actually thinking it was going to be Reaper or Lich, and I would have lost my mind, but you know what? More bone fragments, thank you. Elemental's Blessing, we're not doing any elementals right now. Absolutely none, so I'm okay with swapping this over. I could take Mage's Mana Bracelet for something. Just for more cooldown speed stuff. Because the amps get dropped and I can stack them 3 times, getting 8 skill uses isn't all that difficult. And having the cooldown speed increase... I mean, it just scales well with all the cooldown stuff we're doing. You know, I might do it. I might do it. I don't really give Mage's Mana Bracelet, or the bracelets, because it looks like there's 2, enough credit. I might just leave. Take my final skull room, hopefully, if I don't get a common, and move. But yeah, I don't really give it enough credit. It's a very good item to take, just in general. Like, there's nothing actually wrong with it at all. If you like it and like using it, then I think you're very smart, because it's a good item. Once again, Swanee putting in the work. I forgot already that I've lost my Sylphid Wings. I'm trying to do triple jumps, and I can't. And we get Alchemist. Fantastic. Alchemist would have also made for a pretty decent partner. But I don't need to worry about that now, because we've already got Dark Paladin, the DP, who I actually always consider to be a very strong support skull in general. Like, I think that's his role. He makes for one of the best supports. Kind of like how Bomber is a really good support, in that you kind of swap in, do 1 or 2 moves with him, you know, kaboom, more or less. Swap, explode, swap back to your main skull, and then use it that way. Paladin with his shields and his cool magic damage boosts and all that kind of stuff, it's just a really fun support. Coming into this third adventurer fight, that's right, I said I was going to let you guys listen, okay? I will let this play out for a little bit, so you can hear. It's great, isn't it? I won't let it sit any longer. I think I've sat there long enough. Let's actually annihilate these guys right now. band also becomes enhanced and hits pretty much everything ever all over the screen. I'm sorry, but I must maintain my composure and not get too excited about the ritual stuff that it gave me over here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Because I don't need to worry about fragments anymore and quintessences anymore. It's all about them items, baby, and ritual stuff is a big damage boost. By big, I mean, well, it's got tactics on it, and it's also a lot of magic damage. Actually, no, you know what? No, Prayer of Grace goes now. I thought about it some more. I want to see how much damage I can do with all of this. I've got enough cooldown increasing stuff. I could push it further, but nah, that's not necessary. Legendary Dark Paladin. He's here. He's in the house. I'll very quickly mention that the Dark Charge charges forward and performs a slash, but that it also shoots out a wave afterwards. Because you guys didn't get to see Dark Paladin's other skills in the first video, there you go. You can see that the charge, it's still just a charge, but it fires out a damaging wave. So you charge into enemies and then shoot a little dark wave. Look at the cooldown on these attacks, by the way. It's almost off cooldown by the time it finishes. If I do 2 moves back to back, the first move is available. Oh wow, look, oh, cooldowns. It's all about them skills. Mage's Mana Bracelet, doing work. Oh, it's so fun. Hello, you unfortunate souls. Here in the post-adventurer fight world. Ow, don't. Have the Dark Cross, have that instead. Tackle them. Swap on them, smash them. Amp's gonna get rid of you, buddy. Yo, hit him with that, hit him with that. Yes, yes. Play the music. Slide on him. Play the music and slide on him. Hunter's Boots, blah, don't need that. Gold Rooms. We've got both skulls to legendary already. We don't need to worry about anything else. And also, oh, here we go. I have a chance to do some cheese. Thanks to Rockstar. I mentioned this earlier because his swap in has vertical reach. I can get up here. Now, if I'm very clever, there we go. I can come over here and kill the tree, not summon the extra enemies, and not worry about dealing with that room whatsoever. Fun, right? Swanee, kill everything for me. Wow, literally, like, almost everything died right there. Oh, the room's done. Wow, Swanee, you are crazy right now. Wow, this should just be the Swanesio run. That was a lot. And she's almost off cooldown. What's the cooldown on Swanesio? Yo, can I get those full ruins, please? I want one more ruins item. Give me the ruins so I can ruin this run. I'm a team player. I'm a team... It's all dead. I'm a team player. Oh, it's almost half off cooldown already. Drop an amp there. Come over here. No, avoid that, avoid that, avoid that. There we go. Those amps are just doing so much work on their own. I can just drop them over there and they just do it. They just do what I want them to do. What do we get? Thief Armor. Oh, Thief Armor used to be my dream with Rockstar. Getting Rockstar and Thief Armor towards the beginning of a run back in Early Access, like, to start with, or at least finding this in the first shop, was a speed run. It's like, yes, thank you. Anyway, another Raven... Dude! It's given me 2 Raven Lords so far. This is a stacked run, I swear. I swear to you, I am not doing anything to rig or tamper with. Inner Flame is a cool item, but the idea is it gives me a magic boost for 4 seconds after swapping in. And in theory, if I could swap in and set the band off within, you know, 1 second or so, this would be really cool to get some big band burst, but I can't. So I'm not going to worry about it. The virus. However, at this point in the run... And with this particular setup, I don't think I really need the virus. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to roll into something else. Finding that blessing now, though. It's going to show me all of the potentials that I could have gotten with an Oberon run. Ceremonial Dagger. Critical attacks increase magic attack by 55% for 3 seconds. 5% base crit. And tactics. This is a fantastic item, especially with Thieves' Blacksteel Dagger giving us a huge crit boost. So triggering Ceremonial Dagger isn't even difficult. It's actually quite... simplistic to do. Okay, it's Iron Shoes a bit of cold. See your shoes, I'm sorry. And we'll leave the room at that. And move on. And drop Swanee over here. She actually cleared the room! Oh my god! She cleared the whole room on her own. Nah, that can't... Whoa, dude. Whoa. If I found out that in the next Skul update, one of the important update, like, notes is, yeah, Swanesio got a severe nerf because she crazy. I wouldn't even be... Oh, I'd be upset because I like Swanee. She's amazing, right? But I wouldn't be surprised. Also, did you peep the totally badass Rockstar skip right there where I flew up and avoided the entire bottom section? Yeah, we're going to do the same thing. Swap into Rockstar. I'm going to get the band out, and when the Chimera's lost about a quarter of its HP, that's when I activate Swanee to try and forcibly push as much damage. Drop the amps. The amps do more damage because it's dead. Okay, Chimera's dead. One phased it. Chimera's Poison Fang dropped. The boss music is still playing. The game is confused. I don't want that, so I'm moving on. Insane, dude. Did Swanee even get a chance to do the full damage? He was almost dead before Swanee actually did a thing. Incredible. What I'm meaning to say, and I might demonstrate it for you. Give me a second. Okay, I've specifically waited for my cooldown to be done so I can show you this. So normally the amps, you see the beat that they've got? The speed at which they pulsate? When the band is actually out, and I don't think there's anywhere in the tooltips that show this. I'm going to summon the band really quickly to show you. When the band is summoned, keep an eye on the amp that I drop. Yeah. It's much faster, right? Much faster. Noticeably quick. Noticeably quick. And that is what leads to excessive levels of extra damage. It's the same with unique Rockstar. It's not just legendary. It's both variations of Rockstar. Which is why I try my best to save 3 amps for the band burst. Just so they pulsate at least, what, twice? Is it twice or close to 3 times the speed? It just means more damage, you know? More and more and more and more and more damage. Swanee. Obliterate all of them, Swanee. Oh my god. I'm just gonna drop an amp right here. All these guys are gonna walk into it. Because the cooldown of my band isn't ready yet, I don't actually feel bothered by just dropping some amps. Normally I get scared that I'm going to accidentally trigger the band when I don't want to. But I'm okay with it now. I'm okay with it because I don't have the cooldown available. Oh, look at the damage. Look at the damage! It's not fair. Swanee. Swanee. Be mean to him. Ah, it's so good. Did she kill anything else, by the way? She sometimes has a habit of killing stuff that she really shouldn't be able to. No. No, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, slide on him. Drop an amp on him. Die to the amp. Poor fella. He just wanted to exist. And Rockstar's like, no, you may not. The other ability, by the way, I haven't talked much about Rockstar's other moves. Chorus is one where he stands still and just jams out on the spot. That is probably his most damaging skill, and is very, very good. This one right here, Outro, is great for mobility. It kind of almost acts as extra dashes, just without the invincibility. So you can kind of like, yeah, like right there, I can use it to zip underneath enemies or cruise past them if they're about to do an attack. It's really handy. And also for, like, obviously speedrun tactics and stuff like that. If you want to go quick through a run, it's very nice at letting you fly by at the speed of light. No, no, buddy. The cooldown reduction is rather crazy. I can't believe how much I'm able to spam Outro, and my amps are coming back off cooldown really quickly. Drop an amp right there, jump into some arrows casually. Just, you know, I'm an arrow kind of Rockstar. I like arrows, you know? No. Don't. Die. Oh, I'm just gonna drop Swanee here. Swanee can take care of this. Did you... How? No, you saw that. How? Swanee didn't hurt that guy. What's up? What? This run is so weird. Oh, hello, Demonomicon. With that 55% extra magic attack. I'm doing it. I want to go in more damage. It's time to say goodbye to the Mage's Mana Bracelet. I know. But look at all that damage. Ceremonial Dagger. Demonomicon. Both 55% magic boosts with the tactics added on top, which our tactics is at 4. 30% magic. Big crit from the Thieves Blacksteel Dagger. The synergy between Diorite Circlet giving us 100% magic boost for 5 seconds after our Quintessence. And the fact that we can use Swanee so much. And the fact that Swanee just hurts. 50% here, 70% here, 30%, 35... No, 30% and 30%, both of them. but they're also adding tactics, which is why we're getting so much extra damage from tactics. There is just so much damage happening here. And there it is. Something had to come and mess things up. The Hunter's Wooden Longbow had to just show up and change everything. No, you know what? I don't want Swanee to kind of take over and kind of rule things. I'll get rid of Ancient Incense Burner, alright? I'll get rid of that. I want to go in maximum damage. So what's going to happen is I will plan to activate the Band and Swanee simultaneously, or as close to, with that 100% damage boost coming from Swanee's activation. The successful attack, rather, which will go on to the band's damage and all the other damage that I'm doing. Can I interest you? Ow, don't. Can I interest you in some rock power? Power of the Rockstar, swapping, doing that stuff with Paladin that I've been neglecting, because it's not really the Paladin run, so I'm not really bothered by doing it, but I think the swap-in for Rockstar is worth exploring because it does stun enemies. Thank you for finally killing him, Amps. Fourth adventurer fight, who is it? Lady, you're gonna make this a pain. I can feel it already. She's gonna be teleporting. She's gonna be doing stuff I don't want her to do. What if I swap on you and I do this? There's that music again. Teleport for me. Teleport. I know you will. Teleport. She's not going to. Quick! Get it all out. Get it all out. Ah! Whoa, dude! Oh my god! I even messed up. I didn't get my amps in the right spot. Whoa! Whoa, dude. Okay. Oh, poor lady. Poor girl. If I hadn't messed up right there, none of this. Let's just get some money back. Wow! I thought she was gonna teleport. It's because I stunned her. It's because I stunned her at the very beginning of the fight. So her, like, she normally does the same thing that the adventurer would normally do in a normal fight, where she just kind of, like, teleports away as, like, her first action. But the stun kind of screwed that. Damn, she died fast. I'm kind of reeling from that. That was incredible amounts of damage. I should really use the band in this room just to make it faster, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to use Swanee. Yeah! Even killed the... She even destroyed the little urn altar thingy here and the tiny dude that was shielded by it. Swanee is so good. I can't believe I started this run. Well, I didn't start with her, but I can't believe the video started with her already being in my possession. Wow, that was some damage. Even Paladin is putting in the work. Maybe it's just a really good build, you know? Really powerful magic damage that we love to see. Wow. No, for real. This is massive damage. Man, it is actually huge damage. What's in this shop? Not much? Yeah, it's not much. Not much that I want at the very least. I could take little voodoo doll once again showing up to imply that I'm in danger, but I don't want it. Ooh, Frostwitch's Staff? That's more consistent and persistent than simply having Diorite Circlet, which is more situational on my Quintessence, which is a very long cooldown Quintessence, mind you. Maybe Frostwitch's Staff would be the better option to take. I might do that. I might do that. It's only 30% less magic, but Frostwitch's Staff will be active for more. Because my cooldown synergy with Swanee is helping Rockstar to do more abilities, more slides, I think it's easier to maintain Frostwitch's Staff with him. So, for example, if I do a slide, and I gain that one stack of the Frostwitch's Staff, I can kind of just keep using... As long as I keep doing the slide off cooldown, I will not run into a situation where it falls off. The buff will be with me forever. And if I drop an amp here and there, that's just extra. That dude just decided to commit off the edge. He didn't want to be here anymore. We will respect his wishes. Just keep using it. We're at 8 stacks. Just keep using it. Just keep using it. Don't be afraid to use it. Don't be afraid to use it. Just keep doing it. Build those Frostwitches stacks. No, dudes. No, dudes. Don't do it. Yeah. No. You missed, fool. You missed. Drop an amp. Do some slick stuff. Ah, he still dashed at me. I thought you couldn't do it, dude. Still at 10 stacks. There we go, 10 stacks. I'm actually losing a bit of life. I'm being very, what's the word? Oh yeah, stupid with my life right now. When I shouldn't be. Maybe I should get some food in the next shop. Oh, that's right. The next shop is the last shop. We're coming up on the Joan fight soon. Yeah, I really shouldn't be done with all of this. Oh, here's the Joan fight. Beaker the lady. Okay, Joan fight. The strategy is to save the band for second phase. All the good stuff. Swanee, band, second phase. We're going to try and nuke her actual phase. In the meantime, I'm just going to do a little bit of whatever I can to quickly get through this part of the fight. You know, the totally fun and not at all where I mostly make my mistakes, tedious part of the fight. And if I keep using my skills, even with Dark Paladin, do a little quick swap here, be sure not to accidentally activate the band, which is what I'm terrified of doing, by the way. There, we got 10 stacks. Now, destroy this. Cool. Just keep using your skills, keep using your skills. It's going to be tricky, because I need to get Rockstar to land up there at the right time. There we go, there we go. Land up here, cool. Come on, band, come on, band, come on, band. Activate Swanee now. Drop them all. Yes, all the damage. She's beaming at me. Don't beam at me, lady. Oh, you would have to do this move now, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Oh, lady. No, wait, I can sit here. Just zip in and out right there. Drop an amp on you. Take that. Take that. Take that. Die. Wow. Okay, it wasn't like samurai stupid, but it's pretty stupid. It was pretty good damage. She is lucky. Oh, Doomsday. Speak of samurai. She is lucky that she started teleporting around doing beam attacks and stuff like that. If she'd stayed there, she probably would have taken a little bit more damage. I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have killed her, but you know. Final shop of the run, and I am oh, damn, Shadow Knight's in here as well. I am furious, by the way, because this run was originally supposed to be Prisoner. I was looking for Prisoner and found Rockstar instead, so I thought, hey, Rockstar, I need to do Rockstar as well. I'll take you. And Prisoner, of course, being Prisoner, only ever shows up in Act 4 for me. Like, it's kind of like my curse. It's always Act 4. I honestly don't believe I need any more items, so I'm gonna eat the Chef's Special, which increases all cooldown speeds by 50% until you clear 3 maps. I believe that this buff will persist into the hero fight as well. Do a reroll just to see. Oh, look, Shade. Bye, Shade. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's time for me to say thank you for being here at the end of the video, and I hope you've been enjoying the Rockstar run. With a bit of a cameo from, you know, Dark Paladin. You know, he's here. He's here. Shoot that blade beam, dude. Yeah, you're a god as well. You know it. Also, hello, Rose, and sorry, Rose, for any swears. I know. I know. I make mistakes. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Daddy. Still looking at pictures. I swear he's ordering on menu log or something. Uber Eats. What are you getting? Some tacos? Some chicken? Some McDonald's, maybe? What do you like? What do you like, huh? What's your flavor? What are you a fan of? You know, I'm actually thinking it might be an idea to swap into Paladin real quick, just to get the shield before we do big bursty mode stuff. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna get big bursty mode stuff quick enough, but I'd like to have the option and get my shield meter high enough, because I don't know if you guys remember, but Paladin's shield carries over into... Alright, that's 90%. I'll go with this. It carries over into the other skulls. So Paladin's... Ow! Daddy, don't. I'm trying to talk to the people and explain that Paladin's damage buff from having the shield active carries over into the other skull that has it. Which is why I often say that he's a very good support, because it means that you also take less damage because of the shield, you know. But it also means more damage for magic. It's just the kind of good effect that I think only Shield Skull itself can help provide, you know, in terms of support for your fellow skulls in arms. Wow, that was quite an attempt. Not gonna lie, Daddy. All right, I need to end this with Dark Paladin. So I'm gonna swap now. Oh, he's doing this now. Rude. There, badass, badass. We got the shield. Swap. I'm trying to time the band at the right time. Please, please, please activate Swanee. Drop all the amps. Oh my god, dude! Oh. Oh my god, Daddy. Oh, I didn't mean it to be that quick. Oh my god. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, that was foul. That was evil. Oh, the damage as well. That was oh my god. Swanee again. Get him, Swanee. What in the world? Also, the door is open, and I don't know if you notice, I'm going to get my cursor here. The food buff is still there, so I'm confirming once again that if there's a food item in the final shop before you come in to do the final boss fight, and it has a buff that lasts for 3 rooms, 3 or more, you will keep that buff for the boss fight, for the hero fight, which is really cool, and might be something that you guys want to consider in the future if you find a really cool food buff, like the 50% cooldown speed one, just to make that final hero fight a little better. Yeah, I don't really have any words for you. That hero fight was kind of ridiculous. Just put the Twitch plug thingy on the screen. There it is. Thank you very much for that, future me. Yeah, that's, whew, wow. But with all of that stammering and mumbling said and done, I gotta get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.